Frontier news. First off, there was a server update patch. The notes are in the show notes. They fixed a lot of the stuff with mission-based issues. They had some rebalance of factional influences, some FPS combat boost rank that people were saying, hey, the FPS combat is too slow. And as Katie and I had already said, they did some adjustment to the anti-Xeno non-human signal sources to fix it. The link is in the show notes for those patch notes. Good job. Next up, there was a forum post by Art, as we already said. Bans for posts deemed harassing or non-productive. You've heard how we all feel on that. Which, again, please speak up now if anyone here on the cast disagrees with me in my statement of 100%, if you are threatening or harassing the community management team or any other employee of Frontier on their Twitter, in their YouTube, in their Twitch, or you know, on the Frontier forums, that, you know, you're just a dick and you need to stop it. Don't threaten people. Don't do that. But it's kind of a little worrying on stuff like, oh, hey, Kai has a show and he expresses his opinions about the community management team lying, you know, on the show. Therefore, now the next time he goes and posts anything on the forums, he's banned. Or, you know, Tweaked has a question and he asks it saying, hey, man, what about this or what about that? Where are you going to address these issues? And they don't like that question, so he's banned. Like, there's a difference between if Tweaked had said, I'm going to kill your puppy, Art. I'm going to go and murder your bunny rabbits, or I'm going to put a bomb at your fucking under your car. Yes, ban Tweaked. That is wrong. That should not happen. Nobody should do that. No one should have to put up with that. But if Tweaked says, hey, when are you guys going to actually get around to this or that, or the things that you told us we were going to have last week? What's up with that? That doesn't seem bannable to me. That seems like a legitimate question that he as a consumer has the right to ask. All right. So that takes us to Galnet news articles. Roy, take it away.
Yeah, so July 5th, we started out with NMLA political wing causes controversy. So this is kind of about a political arm being representative of perhaps the other part of the faction. I guess this is advancing this narrative about the NMLA that's still moving forward. They sort of hint at the end of the article that maybe there's a potential for civil war. So seems like an interstitial episode here. Not sure that it's heralding anything immediate. July 8th, we had two articles. The first one, KUMO crew initiative to produce new commodity. That's talking about a CG that we'll talk about in a sec. And then independent spreads from AZALADSHU system. That's talking about the CG that just finished. So a number of systems are independent rather than being federation based on the outcome of that CG. And then finally on July 9th, Scrivener's clan abandons the HESPERUS. So this one is a bit interesting. It looks like they've left the system that the HESPERUS was in. People are wondering in the article if it's because of all the publicity and they try to avoid that, or if they're just moving on. Not sure what that is, but it seems like that thread's still alive. So that was Galnet this week. Then on community goals, we wrapped up the AZALADSHU versus the Federation. So AZALADSHU won 58% in their efforts versus 7%. So a number of systems went independent. And then we've got a couple of new CGs, both related to KUMO crew, trying to produce a new I guess, hallucinogenic commodity.
Hey, be careful. Be careful. Don't talk about drugs. Don't talk about drugs.
Sorry, thanks. Language. This was sort of the thread that got picked up from last week's story of, maybe when the dredgers showed up, they were bringing something new. I guess this is the something new. So you can participate on this both from delivering stuff or doing some combat bounties to make sure this commodity finds a place in the game. And that's the two new CGs.
Lots of good stuff going on, interesting story stuff. I like the Kumo crew is making their step to be, you know, a power player, and I mean, obviously power play they're already in, but he stepped up Kumo at the big summit
Summit.
they had, and he
Yeah.
was like, I want to be the fourth power, and Sirius is clearly making steps as well. The stuff with the Scrivener clan, obviously more stories to come with you know, stuff with both them and the new clan that is Salvager clan that is made contact with Kumo. Lots of stuff going on. Obviously, much love on the whole AZALADSHU group. You know, getting their independence from the evil Federation at this point, who, you know, are playing Big Brother and doing all that dirty shit. Cool stuff going on in the story in Elite.